Happy Thursday. You're very welcome to a VATSIM flight. Tonight, we take the iniBuilds A340 for a flight from Toronto, down to New York City, into JFK we go. This should be... Well, I mean, look at... Stranger things have been known to happen, you know. You're nervous, right? Brilliant. But anyway, you're looking forward to it. Looking forward to this one, right? And yeah, it should be a bit of fun, this. We have, at the moment, no real ATC coverage. The weather playing all sorts of havoc. Looks like it's going to be a change of our departure planation. We'll have a quick look before we go. But yes, we're going to be flying down towards New York City. Cruising altitude today of flight level 350. About an hour and a half or so in the cruise. And we're taking the A340 with some cargo car parts for the drivers of New York City. You see, that's what it's all about. But hope you're all keeping terribly well. We'll see how this gets on. There was no eureka moment, no. But we'll see how it behaves now tonight. Fingers, toes, arms, ears, eyes, legs, and sure, whatever else, cross them for good luck. And we shall see what happens, right? But yeah, it is a VATSIM flight, so yeah, we'll see how this goes, right? It could be fine. It's fine. But anyway, who's here? Look, CP65, welcome back. Spitfire RAF 100. Very good evening to you, my guy. Airlock Doc is in the house. All stand. The Right Honourable Murph has entered the man cave. What's the hammer things called? There's a name for them, you know. There's a funny name for them. But anyway, you're all very welcome in. Yes. Mrs. TPHI, who's upside down, has rambled in saying, hello, Murph and Fireflies. A gavel. Yes, a gavel. Where's my gavel? I need one of those, right? And it'd be brilliant. Lead Ballooner, good to see you. Retriever Neil is here. Velo, you're very welcome back. Creo, hello to all in County Mayo. Hope you're well, buddy. Mech Manster's in the house. PH Roy, you're very welcome back. APU Inspector, good evening. The weekend is around the corner. Absolutely, man. It's like for the weekend eve. Brilliant. Soaring AJ. AJH man, hope you're well. North Coast Mike is here. Martin K, good evening. Doc Nader is in the house. Heisenberg has rambled in saying, good evening, everyone. Murph, are you sorted, or am I going to be clicking the Picard meme all night? Listen, right, I mean, it'd be grand, you know. Just keep saying that. We'd be grand, you know, we'd be grand. It rolls off, you know. Sunjammer, good to see you. Hermit Something, very good afternoon from a sunny Boston. Welcome in, buddy, hope you're well. Malky Mac is in the house. Lear86, good to see you, buddy. Liptorius, happy Thursday. Toto2495 is in the chat. Good evening, Toto. MV is in the house, welcome aboard. Strap21, hola. 98 Vulcan, greetings once again from a Gosford in Australia on this a balmy Friday morning. Hello from a cold, miserable Tipperary. But listen, it'll be grand. Byron Farrow is here. He says, good evening, lovelies. I took the A340 from Shanghai to Paris last night and into this morning. It was my longest Microsoft Flight Sim flight ever, 14 plus hours. Jeez, that's fantastic. Canoe Head 2 is here, Toronto. He says, somebody say Toronto. I hear that they have a baseball team heading to a World Series. AJH, they're not with us. We'll delay them, you know, and they'll have a sore back from our landing. But it'll be, apart from that, I mean, you know, baseball, they don't need the backs, you know. Stick Figure, good to see you. The Impossible Phase, guten Abend. Let me see, Norse Viking Gaming is here. Old Veteran 965. Happy VATSIM Day, y'all. Good to see you, Scott. Sumner, you're welcome back. Airlock says, I made a meme just for you, Murph. You're very kind, Airlock. We'll have a look here now in a second. Made a meme for you. Oh, Jesus. Mr. 90, good to see you. Voicey is here. Murph smuggling in bootleg Skoda parts to skip the tariffs. Yes, full of Skoda. That's what it is. But anyway, Adam Controls, it's cold out, so I've booked Lanzarote for the weekend. Are you going to Lanzarote the weekend? Adam Controls, good to see you, man. Are you going to Lanzarote? Are you going? Lanzarote? Oh, it's great. You know, it's a dying wasp over there. Do you ever see her, man? Brilliant. Lanzarote. Good to see you, Adam. Now let me see. Piper is in the house. Good to see you. You need your own gavel. Its name should be Gavel MacLeod. Yes. Yes. Apache here. Good to see you. My dude, Stu Snape is in the house. Good to see you, Stu. Hope you're well. Idle Cutoff is here. Hi, Murph. Cambridge calling. All the gremlins ironed out. We hope so. You know. And if they're not, we'll blame someone else. That's how we roll. And let's see what happens. Right, we're over here now, look. Let me see now. Is it EL Salem? Welcome in. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us, buddy. You're ready for action. Oh, there'll be action, all right. .com wallop. But anyway, let me see now. Fly and Dive. Very good afternoon. Hope you're well, my guy. How can it be the World Series if Ireland isn't part of it? Sure, didn't the Irish invent baseball? We did. It was on a Tuesday morning between 11 and 5 past. Yeah. Paddy threw a ball over to Matthew, and he didn't hit it in the conventional sense of hurling, and he said, it's the ball from the base. So it became a national sport. Yeah, that's loosely around historic facts. Yeah. But anyway, let's see how this all goes, right? It'll be go crack, lads. Sure, if anything else, we tried. Yeah. JP, good to see you, buddy. Daniel Meyer is here. Dave Cleary. Legend Dave. Welcome back, Dave. That's David Cleary. Welcome in. Black Sheep Jean, good day. Jace Ward is here. Welcome in. Tis me, Craig. Hi from Kilcock. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, buddy. Dennis is here. Welcome in. There's sounds happening, but I'm not seeing them. Or maybe... Oh no, there's lights changing. You see. You're changing the lights, lads, right? Dennis, hope you're well, buddy. You're very welcome aboard. Very good evening. Right. Bit of soundage here now, and we get on with it. Let's see what's going to happen here. So, button here and a button there. Right, lads. This could be hilarious. As we do a bit of turnage. So we're currently running off of ground power at the moment. Dave will do. Thank you, David Cleary. Dave Cleary. We're currently running off ground power at the moment. And looking at the wind, it would appear that the runways we had planned for may not be active. Now, there's no ATC on here at the moment. That could change, but we'll kind of have to plan for it either way. We have to plan for every eventuality. So as we look around, yes, we were kind of planning to be rain here, and we'll scoot ahead on top of all of this, but I reckon it's going to be maybe not raining, but certainly cloudy when we get down to New York City just under 2 hours from now. So this should be a bit of crack. So let me see what we'll do. We'll go and get ourselves situated and started, and we shall see what we can do. So let me see here now. That seems very on the low side, doesn't it? Right, so we'll do one of these. Welcome to the flight deck of our Airbus A340-300, designed and crafted by the lovely people over at iniBuilds. And I do like this machine, lads. I do like this machine. So the current state of the nation is... I've put in all our performance data, flight plan. I just haven't put in my SID yet. Haven't put in the departure just yet because we're expecting things to happen. But we will turn on 118.7, I believe, is our Unicom frequency for the ground. And we'll pop open some VATSIM information on this guy, just to see what's happening. So yeah, Boston Centre's on, but certainly where we are at the moment, not looking terribly good. Now, there is a landing actually happening on 3-3, so we could be lucky, lads, because I saw an aircraft come in on the 2-4s. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what we'll do here. I don't know, are we still planning the 3-3s, lads? 3-3 right is what we were planning, so that's going to be a push and a taxi for me. We're going to taxi down on Echo, and we'll probably join the runway then in and around Delta. And we'll see what happens. 3-3 right for Velo. Okay, so it looks like we're going under the 30 trees. So that's all grand. That goes to our plan. And as we look at this, then we're on the Kepta 3 departure. So our plan of attack is going to be, unless otherwise assigned by ATC, we're going to climb in a heading of 327. Once we get to 2100 feet, we're going to swing right over to 340 degrees and expect radar vectors to Vivet. We'll go direct Vivet, then it's going to be Botib, Rycombe, and then out by Kepta. Right, so let's see what happens. Let me see now. Random Reynolds, good to see you, buddy. According to the real life, 3-3 right is in use. Random Reynolds says Toronto doesn't use 3-3 right. Oh dear. They're using it in the real world. What do we do? Very rarely. But they're using it today on flight. It's a flight radar, I think. The right or the left. We'll see what happens, right? Northland Air, good to see you, buddy. Guard Gaming, hello to all in Galway. Hope you're well, man. Flight Radar says, okay. So either or, look, it's not a huge difference. The advantage, of course, we have of using 3-3 right, bigger runway. you know, slightly longer runway, but it shouldn't be a big to-do. Shouldn't be a big to-do, all right? So we'll go back into our little goggle box here and we can start planning for that. So if we put in our departure now, someone has a hot mic. We'll go into here and we'll go into our departure and we'll put in for the crack 33 right, which is here. And it's going to be via...
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 771. It's now clear of runway 33 left, taxiing for gate 251 via Foxtrot Delta and Delta Tango.
Nice. It's on the KEPTA 3 departure, right? KEPTA 3 departure. And let me see. Transition will be BMPAH, effectively. So we'll go ahead and horse all these in. Let's insert. And let me see what we're looking at here. Check takeoff data. We'll do all that now in a moment. So let's have a look here. So see this manual thing. This is how it's going to try and get us out to the VVET. See the way we've a disco in there. So we'll navigate that way ourselves, right? We'll try and do that ourselves. So before we go any further, let's just double check here on the charts, right? Because do we need to be at minimum altitudes? So we have 1,000 feet, but we know the instruction already because it's telling us, listen, on initial climb, we're going to go up to 2,100 feet and then we're going to turn right. And if we have a look here, there's no constraints that I can see. There's no published altitudes beyond kind of VVET. So we'll climb out. Now, maximum, see here, unless otherwise assigned by ATC, it's going to be 5,000 feet. So our initial climb is 5,000. Then we can expect our 350 then once we get down to maybe Rycombe, just to get out of the whole area. All right. So 5,000 is what we'll lock in. And I already have that in the gadget there. So we should be good. If we zoom in here, we're located down here at the Cargo West apron. So it will be a push and we're going to ramble down onto Echo. We should be okay space-wise getting down the road here as well. We should be. Worst case scenario, we'll have to go around the long way. So I'll do a quick recce of this here just to be sure. So if we come out the gate, hang a right over the little bridge.
Toronto traffic southwest 345, taking runway 23 by Alpha Hotel.
Sup? So yeah, it looks like all runways are in use at the moment because there's no ATC. But sure, listen, we'll figure it all out, lads. We'll figure it all out. PS Miranda, good to see it. Hope you're well. Mac Vision has the popcorn. Yes. We'll be needing it, and we'll certainly be wanting it. So we'll see what happens. Muse fan, good to see you, Muse. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. Right. So from this stage, we're going to go and power up our APU. So let's go ahead and get some fuel pumps started up here. And aircraft is fully loaded. Master switch on the APU coming on. And just allow about a couple of seconds just for the door to flip open. And then we can go ahead and start that unit. So if we come down here, we'll click on the APU just to see what's happening. We'll see the flap open. We can see our EGT and RPM. She's on the rise there now. Perfecto. According to the weather, altimeter is 2984. There is rain in the vicinity and a bit of wind here as well. So we'll have to play that one by ear. Do you know what I mean? Mutley, good to see you. Hope you're well. And yeah, Random Reynolds, not at all, dude. It'll be fun. It's interesting, like when you look at what VATSIM has versus the real life, there's always a couple of little changes, but like it's grand. It's totally grand. Right now, can see all the things, Mutt Dog. Come on yourself, Mutt Dog. Right, so we're just going to wait for the old APU to fire up. Corn Wolf, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. So we'll eventually get our bleed power into this. And what else do we have here now? APU is reading 27.5. So we should be good, lads. APU bleed's coming on. APU gen is already on. So turn on the bleeds. Anything we need up here? No. No. Okay, so bleeds are indeed working. We shall verify that we're now supplying ship power, which we are. So if we turn off the externals. Very good. We're on our own power now. So we're going to come back down here to our ground equipment and we can release the GPU. And the ramp is still... That's loud. The ramp is connected to us, so we can go ahead and release him as well. Toggle the ramp. Off he goes. And we'll be looking now for a push and a start. So, let me see here, lads. Let me see. We have our RAS up and running. That's okay. That's okay. I suppose our routing along the way, so we'll plan it out in our head. Departure, right turn, spin around, Vivet, bottom, and then away we go. And we'll monitor the ATC. We'll be just skirting south of the Boston ARTCC, and we can see, well, there's a bit of action in where's that? Like
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 7 crossing runway 33 right at Delta.
Okay, we'll see what the crack is. So we have LaGuardia. That's Newark, lads, isn't it? KERW, that's Newark, I think. So Newark has ground up and running. We get the ATIS there just to see what's happening. And then we have JFK. And we're currently planning for an arrival 3-1 right. That's our plan of attack. And we're going to be looking for the Bravo taxiways. That's what we want, because we want to get parking over that neck of the woods.
Can I get a refund?
No, you can check off. There's absolutely no refunds. So we have a good crowd of aircraft up here. So we should be looking fairly okay. As I said, we're going to push back. We're going to taxi on Echo, and then it's going to be down to 3-3 right. And we'll see what sort of trouble we can get ourselves into down there. Right, so APU is running. Quick check now over our systems. We'll go ahead and configure the aircraft for what it is that we want. Come down here and come down here. Our little squawk box. Do we just keep it on 2000? I think we do. TA mode, and we'll put this guy to auto. Because we haven't been assigned any squawk numbers. So I imagine they stay exactly where they are. Parking brake is indeed set, and we can go ahead and remove the chocks here now in a moment. That's all good. That's all good. And then everything here looks to be configured for what we're doing. Yeah, look, I think we're okay. Go ahead and turn on the flight directors, and that'll cancel our speed. We'll put it back manually, because I want to do this manually. We'll stick it up at 200 knots, and let's see what happens then from here. Right, friends, so we're going to be looking for a push. So let me see. Close all the doors, toggle arm doors, remove the chocks. Chocks removed. And let me see here now. Bring up a bit of dirt on the old machine there now, you know.
Toronto traffic southwest 245, taking off on runway 23.
So that's the dude taking off from runway 23. Alrighty. Do we announce that we're pushing back and starting? Probably not. There's no one else next or near us, so we can give a shout. Where actually are we? The proper naming for this neck of the woods. It's just kind of in Cargo, isn't it? Cargo West.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 884, pushing back from stand 165, facing south, Toronto.
That's how you do it. Larry is here. Good to see you, Larry. Hope all is well. Toronto traffic, FireFly 235. We're pushing back out of the cargo ramp from stand 504, facing to the northeast. Toronto traffic. Right, hopefully they heard me, and that'll all be grand. So, with that said, we're going to call our pushback dude, and he's coming into action. And a quick check up the top here. We're all looking good, looking good, looking good. Beacon light can come on. And that's looking good, that's looking good. Seatbelts, that's all okay. And next it'll be the engine startup procedure. So go ahead and turn on the ignition systems. That'll turn off the pack blowers. And once I come off the brakes, we shall start pushing, I would think. Brakes released, we're pushing. And let's see what happens here. Jesus, he's turning us hard going already, look. Keep her straight there now, Jemima. Deedly-dee-dee-dee. Deedly-dee-dee-dee. Unusual that I went for number 4, isn't it? We'll see if it works. It should do.
Toronto traffic number 295 Alpha, taxiing to runway 23 from the GIA from the
I've tagged along. We're currently horsing it halfway across Africa to Uganda. It's the way to do it. It's the way to do it, man. We don't have ATC here at the moment, Lenny. No, negative. Negatory. We'll go ahead and get 3 firing up here as well. I think we can do 2 at a time as we push. What a cool airport, man. I had 2 CTDs before taxiing the A330, so having to use the A320. Oh, no way, man. No way. Big Al, good to see you, buddy. We'll see what happens, buddy. Right, number 4 is up. And we'll give ourselves a bit of stop here once we straighten up, lads. Once we straighten up. Let's have a look here now. That's looking not too terrible.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 301 on C29, pushing and starting. Toronto traffic.
Right on. 3 is coming up. Go for number 1. And let's just double check systems up here. Yeah, they're all okay. We'll come on down here now. Terrain on radar. We're going to reset. We're going to pull the ball and decage our little gadget here. No smoking. Lights. Seatbelt lights also on. And what else we want to do here? We can go ahead for our weather
Toronto
machine.
traffic, FireFly 266, pushing back stand at Charlie 37, facing south on Sierra, Toronto.
This will all be terribly, terribly interesting now, lads. So we'll allow another engine come online as I fix me wiring. Come on, Murphy. Jesus, Murphy, you'd break a mother's heart. Break a mother's heart. Come on down here to our scratch pad, and we shall delete all of this. Page 1, page 2, ADIS, craft, delete all that. And we'll put in page 1. So our plan of attack here, number 2 coming up, and we will go to our flight controls next.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 322 will be taxiing, hold short runway 33 right via Alpha Mike and Victor.
Now 5 up is what this wanted, which is interesting. That seems an awful lot, doesn't it? Alright, 5 up. Okay, engines 1, 3 and 4 are stable. 2 is still coming up. So what we want to do here is just double check our routing. So we're planning on the Pucky 1 arrival. Pucky 1 arrival. We're planning 3-1 right, ILS if possible. And our parking, once we get down the road into JFK, we're looking for... Let me see, we want to get off of Bravo. So we're looking for Sierra Bravo. So we're looking for Sierra Bravo, which is cargo. And it's over by Lufthansa. Okay. So we've all that horsed in. And let's see what happens from here. Right, so that's the planation done.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 884, taxi to runway 33 right via Alpha and Delta, Toronto.
Okay, we got 4 engines running. Ignition system, normal. On upstairs now to our APU. We can go ahead and remove the bleeds, and we can turn off the APU unit. Runway turn-off lights can come on. Everything else here is looking good. Strobes, stick them on auto, which they were. And I think we're looking good here now. So we're going to be taxiing straight ahead, and we want to ramble down the road there onto Echo, I believe it was. So let's see, can we see what we're doing? We'll have to use a bit of Navigraph for this one, lads. Here we go. So we're pretty much out the door, turn right, and then just go down and hold short. Right, we'll leave that over here. Toronto traffic, FireFly 235, taxiing now from the cargo stand. We're going to be heading on Echo to hold short of runway 33 right, Toronto. All right. The brake.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 702, we'll push and start from stand 169, Toronto traffic.
Press all the buttons. Spoilers, arm. Auto brake max. Takeoff configuration is normal. And we're moving. All right. Looking good. Looking good. Looking good. This is all fun, isn't it? Viper Strike, good to see you, buddy.
FireFly 003, pushing back.
Alright, eyes out. We're just looking for some dews on the ground here. We should be okay.
Hello there.
Kind of a murky one.
Traffic landed 295 there, Alpha lightning up runway 23 and departing via the Kappa 3 departure transition with the Toronto.
Size boy, welcome in. Alright. So, out the gate, turn right. So far, so good. Man, look at that weather, look. Jesus. Now, we're going to get miles above all of this, and there is actually a bit of a break there in the clouds. So, yeah. Squally showers, no doubt, in the area. Alright, left is clear, right is clear, and we'll spin around here to the right-hand side. Love a VATSIM Thursday. It's a bit of crack, isn't it? Something different. Something definitely different. So, we shall maneuver ourselves. Phoenix Flights, very good evening. Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, this will be a good one now as you ramble down into JFK.
Toronto traffic 50 Alpha on the roll, runway 23.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. Alright.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 872, pushing back off of stand 172, facing northwest.
Hello there. Now, double check your star again. The information was we're going to be flying on a heading of 327
Toronto
and
traffic
then right
FireFly
turn.
301, taxiing via apron for Alpha and Delta to holding point runway 33 right, Toronto traffic.
So we'll fly the road heading to 320, and then once we get up to around 2100 feet, it's going to be swinging a right-hand turn. Alright. Should be loads of fun. We've got a good crew with us here tonight. If you're new here, do be sure to check out our Discord. Many thanks, Scott. The lads are in the Discord voice channels there if you want to listen in and just get an idea what it is that they're doing. And if you have any questions, they're only more than happy to answer. Gear Snob, do you have reshade on? I do. Reshade off. Reshade on. It just gives that little bit of realism, I think. Looks the part.
And Toronto traffic FireFly 266, taxiing holding point runway 33 right via Sierra, Alpha and Victor, Toronto traffic.
Alright, we'll keep our moving. There's our de-icing pads down here on the right hand side. All our de-icing trucks, look. They're expecting some cold weather. And we can see a couple of aircraft taxiing out this neck of the woods here now. We're going to go to holding point Delta. And we'll sit tight there.
Traffic, November 2950 Alpha airborne and going direct to our last call, Toronto traffic.
Energizer, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, there's a hell of a wind. The 20s would have been better take off 2-4. Like, that's purely into the wind, but we should be fine. Famous last words now, you know. There's a bit of rain in it.
Traffic FireFly 972 is pushing back from stand Charlie 36, facing southwest, Toronto.
There's a bit of wind here for sure.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 884, lining up runway 33 right for the Kepta 3 departure, Toronto.
NEB. Jesus, then isn't he looking only lovely? In the Air Canada colours, look. Irish Snakes, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Now, this is going to be Victor, which we can line up on Victor. It's only like 100 meters in.
Hello there.
We're probably as well to go on Delta. We'll go on Delta just for the... Ash Game Day, good to see you. Just for the sheer crack, we'll go Delta. Right, it's clear. And we'll horse it in here to the left. Easy now, 50 knot crosswind.
Toronto traffic FireFly 702 will taxi to holding point for runway 33 right, Toronto traffic.
Alright, there goes the Air Canada, he's rolling. Right, we're pretty much ahead of the posse.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 322, taxiing holding point runway 33 right at Victor via Alpha Mike, Toronto.
Have we anyone on a short final coming in? I don't believe so. Toronto traffic, FireFly 235 from taxiway hold point Delta. We're lining up onto runway 33 right for a departure. Toronto.
Approaching 33 right.
Jesus, then I hope there's no one else here.
And Toronto traffic FireFly 301 holding short runway 33 right for the departing very large aircraft.
Thanks very much. Brilliant.
On runway 33 right.
Right, Aviation 1001, welcome in, buddy. Toronto traffic, FireFly 235, departing now, runway 33 right, kept at 3 departure, Toronto traffic. Right, friends, are we ready? Let's see what happens here. Power coming in. Hold the brakes. Power stable. Choga! SRS and runway.
FireFly 322, holding short for company 702.
Airspeed
And
alive.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 301, lining up, runway 33 right, Toronto traffic.
100.
V1.
Rotate.
Toronto traffic, Air Canada 884, passing 5,000 feet, making a right turn direct to the...
Pause and ready to climb.
50.
Gear up. .327, once you get up to 2,000 feet, hard swing to the right.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 972, taxiing towards main point 33 right by Alpha and Delta, Toronto.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 235, passing 1,600. We're going to be turning right direct to Vivet, Kepta 3 departure, Toronto. Alrighty then. Right turn coming in.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 872, taxiing to runway 33 left via Tango 1 Tango and Foxtrot C. Toronto.
Put you up there, put you up here. Don't turn too much, Murphy. Easy does it, easy does it. Stay behind him. Watch the weather. We shall stay behind him. We'll hover around 5,000 feet. There's Vivet. Flaps home. Brakes off. Watch a bit of space in here now.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 972, holding short for the Iceman. Toronto.
Oh yeah!
Toronto traffic, FireFly 301, departing runway 33 right, Kepta 3 departure, Toronto traffic.
Alright, spin around here a little bit.
And Toronto traffic, FireFly 266, lining up behind departing company, runway 33 right, Toronto.
Alright, so we can pretty much now go direct Vivet. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's go nav. Nav activated.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 702, holding short for runway 33 right, Toronto traffic.
Bit of a right turn coming in. I just want to make sure we have a little bit of spacing based on where Captain Butters is. So if we have a look here on our VATSIM radar, so you can kind of see I was going in a little bit tight, but that's when I got to 2,100 feet. So that's what I was expecting my right turn. So if there was vectors, it would have been a little bit tidier. I could have extended that a little bit, but we're okay. We're going to be swinging around to the right now up to Vivet. We'll keep it a bit of distance. There's a good speed difference between myself and that Air Canada. So yeah, we should be fairly okay. We should be fairly okay. But we'll continue on here for the moment. Now we're only hitting 5,000 feet. What are the lads doing ahead of me? Air Canada is already climbing like a devil, and he's climbing like a devil. So we'll hold 5,000 for a moment. Let me get to Vivet, and we can climb. Let me see. We can start climbing here shortly now. So Vivet at 5,000, and then Bob is going to go up the road. So we will now go up the road. 350 is our final cruise. We'll go ahead and pop that in, and the aircraft will climb us up there. We'll start bringing our speed into play a little bit. We're going to increase our indicator speed up to about 240. Flaps are already retracted. Lights are okay. Altimeter settings are grand until we get up to 1.8. And everything else here is looking fairly okay. Fairly okay. So let's see what happens here now as we're now overflying.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 301, 4,000 feet, proceeding direct to
departure
Vivet.
to the southeast.
Toronto traffic.
Loud noises!
Two at once.
Come on, Dougal. Tell him to wish.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 702 will line up and wait on runway 33 right, Toronto traffic.
Okay, so we want to watch the speed here with Velo. So what is he doing? 368 at 18,000. 236 at 5. We're alright for a few minutes. Oh man, look at the weather here. That's beautiful. Now behave yourself, computer. We don't want any sorts of drama here now, you know. Stone Age internet, I don't believe it. Meanwhile, we'll keep an eye on our ATC coverage. As I said, Boston is on. Is the Montreal Centre on as well? Interesting. Alright, coming up on 7-7. At this stage, we're probably going to jump over to Lonelycom. Because we're out of the eyes and ears of these lads, I would say, right about now.
Toronto traffic, FireFly 872, crossing runway 33 right at Tango.
And Toronto traffic, FireFly 235, last call, leaving the area to the southeast. Toronto traffic. Right, 1228, hold it there. Coming up on 10,000, lights off. And we can calm ourselves down here for the moment. 10,000 feet, go ahead, bring our speed up a little bit more. As we continue our climb here, all the way up to flight level 350. There's decent spacing here now, so we can accelerate like a boss, and then it's going to be out to Kepta, and then we just continue on down. Now, it's possible. Oh wait, hang on, there's a bit of activity here, look. New York approach is on. We'll see a bit of stuff here with Boston. Probably. We'll be chatting to Boston. I'd be surprised if they want to do much with us, but we'll certainly be able to talk to them if needs be. That should help with the approaches coming into New York. So, let's see what happens. Alright, climbing nicely now, 250 locked into the box. We can probably go ahead and push this back up now, so we'll go fully into manage mode. Man alive, look at the views. Also, man alive, look at the stutters. Alright. See what I don't get, it's as butter smooth, it's just a spike every now and again fires into the just a spike every now and again fires into the CPU. It's weird, isn't it? Could be a BIOS update, lads. I might do that over the weekend. We'll see. I'm waiting on a text to know what I'm actually doing the weekend, so we shall see. The golden rule, never be first. Yes. Man, that looks pretty. That looks very pretty, doesn't it? The Boston Center 1347, just in case. Heisenberg, there was no need for that. 1347 if we need it. And we are climbing very nicely here, lads. Oh, look at the state of that. Jesus, the stutters. The stutters! Any idea why it's shagging doing that? Weird, right? That's pretty. Like, we haven't even got to friggin' New York yet and she's acting that. Do you know what I mean? MV, right? Naughty no one reckons the plane. Could be the plane. It could be the plane. No, it's not scenery. Naughty reckons the plane. We'll find out now in a bit. Alright, 16,000. 310 indicated. 386 over the ground. Now, how's that going to play with the lads ahead of me? 448. 383. I'm going to be faster than that 320. If there's no ATC at an airport, do you start on Unicom frequency or a different one? Top Gun Lenny, if you're in the United States, they tend to have CTAF. So you go the CTAF frequency first, which is like it's like the local Unicom for that airfield. That's what CTAF basically is, right? And that's published on the charts. And then failing that, keep it on advisory 1228. Gassi says, I reckon it's delivery. Jesus, they're fighting words. Don't let Cornwall for you say that. I can climb to 370 to get out of your way, Murph, if you can catch me. Well, I'm going 3.5s. I'd say we're alright. We'll go standard here onto old money. As we're passing now flight level 190. Oh, mother of J's, there's stutters here, lads.
Give yourself to the dark side.
Thank you, Scott, for the bits. Brilliant. Right, we're going okay for the minute. If we get the odd stutter here and there, like it'll be grand. We'll get over ourselves. Just I didn't have these stutters the last time. You know what I mean? Armin Addit, good to see you. What's a good altitude to turn off the... Wait now. What's a good alternative to turn off the terrain ND? What do you mean, Armin? Con Air's good to see you, buddy. You can also use .ctaf ICAO code to get the frequency for the field. Ah, nice. Right, so MPAP, we have another disco here, so let's go in and have a look at our chartage. So there's a disco from here to AEVON, is it? Alright, so let me see, if we just do one of these... No, we don't. If we just do one of these and one of those, and we do one of these and one of those. Oh, you fixed it. All right. Let's continue on. All right, we're looking good. Mach 0.7. Naughty Gnome is catching up with us. 485, 440, and we are still climbing and picking up speed. We got a 319. We have an A320. We have a 777. Come on, Dougal in the other heavy. You're up the yard. We have an A319. We have an A320, and we don't know what Martin is in. James, we have a good crew of us tonight, lads. Well done. Brilliant. Brilliant show, lads. Brilliant show. This is going to be tremendous crack coming into JFK. Whose idea was this? You know. Weebles, good to see you, buddy. One of these days I'll learn how to do all that stuff with airline or FMS. Loads of fun. CGC, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. Oh, a good altitude. Good altitude. Merv, what's a good altitude to turn off terrain ND? Well, anything... It depends where you're flying, but like usually transition level, 18,000. But it depends where you're flying. But like... It's much of a muchness, really. We're getting a bit of a tailwind here. This is helping. For the moment. All is looking well. All is looking well. We're very much in the cruise section here now. We'll go ahead and bring up some Garmin. And that's showing you where the precip is below us. So we're going to be heading now from BMPAH over to AEVON, EXTOL, MEMMS, and then Cody. So that's how we're kind of spodding along at the moment. Ground speed up to about 467. We're passing flight level 250, 10,000 to go. And we'll see how we get on. David, good to see you, buddy. Martin is in a 777-8. Oh no, a 73-8. Excellent. I would bet that way to handle the terrain radar is airline dependent. They probably have some specific rules. Not really. It doesn't cost to use it. It's really up to the pilot. Depending on where they're flying, you know, if they turn it off one, they'll have it on the other. You know. Or what they do, they just turn it down a bit. I mean, like we can turn down. Pause or turn off the screen. We can turn down how strong that terrain data comes in. See that? So I have a little button over here. So if I pop out this little fella here, look, right? Button smurf. So if I pop this guy out, why didn't that work the way I wanted it to? You'll get the gist here now, right? If I increase the screen brightness, see the way we can see now the terrain data in behind it? See that? Yeah? Well, I can adjust that just from using our little switches over here, so you can actually turn it right down and just have it faintly there. So if you do find that it's impeding your views, just turn it down a bit. You know what I mean? I would imagine that's what most of them do. You do the same with the weather. Now, this is showing me an aircraft on my right, 1,700 feet. Do. 29er, 27. We're passing them. Is he direct AEVON? No. So, we'll cross here somewhere for the arrival. Shouldn't be a factor. Should be no factor. Right, how are we looking here? Velo 499 at 3.2. Ah, yeah, you're flying it. 493. And then, yeah, we're going good. So far, spacing is looking good. Speed is looking good. We're about to break flight level 305 to go. And we're coming up to our speed 0.80. He's going to Jersey, yeah. Oh, no, yeah, Teterboro. Yeah. Going to Teterboro. CJ Simulations Bombardier Global 7500. Ooh, David, yes. Delta Alpha India Alpha Uniform. Hello, good to see you, buddy. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all having a lovely evening. James K, good to see you, James. Hope all as well. Okay, so top of drop, according to this, I reckon it's going to be all the way down at our, there it is there. It's after MEMS and before. Oh, we better put in our arrival, I suppose. So we're going to plan for an arrival onto 3-1 right. The star is that of the Pucky 1 arrival. And we're going to be coming in via MEMS. Now, Jeweler is there, Yoda is there. I think it's MEMS we want. MEMS and then Cody. So we'll go ahead and put you in. And let's insert. So, EXTOL, MEMS, Cody, Arc, top of drop, Prince, Yoda, all the way to Vader. Then you'll see this manual. Then we're coming back into JFK then. Right, so that makes sense because we're going to have to get vectoring when we're pretty much directly over LaGuardia. Alright, it should be grand. I'm the one going to Teterboro. Didn't want to take a biz jet into JFK. Captain Butters, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having fun, mate. Okay, so top of climb is coming up here. And then we'll have top of drop a little bit further on. So that's Captain Butters way off. He's about, what, 15 miles off to our right side. He's out the window. We might actually see some contrails from him. 15 miles you might, wouldn't you? We'll see now. Once we complete this turn, this wing will drop, and I reckon we'll see Captain Butters out the window, or at least see a contrail from him. Maybe not. Man, look at the detail there. Look. I can never get these views right. Sometimes they work really well, and then other times they're like, "What are you doing, Murph?"
Hello there.
He's out there somewhere. We don't see him just yet. Gearsnob, thank you for the follow, buddy. Good call, because JFK doesn't have any GA parking. Funny you should mention that. There is actually a GA ramp at Kennedy. Or at least they call it General Aviation. Do you know? So, we've just passed AEVON. Yo, AEVON. And top of climb is coming up nicely. We'll extend our range here to 80 miles. There's MEMS. And there's our top of drop further on up the road. Alright. We'll keep it at, we'll go 20 miles. It just means I can react quicker to any traffic. Now, 8,000 feet dead ahead. Same aircraft? No. Right, so 495 over the ground. We're doing 416 over the ground. There's a beep. Boston. Okay, so 134,700.
FireFly 30 Boston Center, hello, say altitude.
Flight level 350.
Thank you.
Boston Center, FireFly 235 Heavy, flight level 350. Alright.
FireFly 235 Boston Center, hello, squawk 3533.
3533, Firefly 235. 3533, 3533.
American 1530, cross crank at and maintain 7000 on Newark altimeter 29901.
Love the accent. It's class.
Cross crank at and maintain 7000, Newark altimeter 29901 for American 1530.
We should get a radar contact, I hope.
In Boston Center, Walker 1601, 8000 for 14,000.
JFK is after lighting up.
FireFly 235, radar contact 30 miles west of EXTOL, maintain flight level 350.
Maintain 350, Firefly 235.
Walker 1601, Boston Center, good afternoon, climb and maintain flight level 320.
1359.
Walker 1601.
So JFK is after lighting up. 1359er. And we also have a ground facility on 1219er. 1219er. And we'll get the ATIS then in a little bit as well. Toronto just come on now as well. Shower of showers.
Delta 1610, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good day.
133.0, have a good day, Delta.
Squawk is your transponder number. It's basically a 4-digit identifier that ATC will assign to you, so they know who and what you are when you appear on the screen. So that's what they go by. It's basically a transponder. It's squawk. Your squawk code is the number you dial into your transponder. And then they have various transponder settings, yeah? So we have radar altitude and we have transmit, so you have RA and TA, or you have TA only. It's like altitude reporting. And the system is turned on here as well, so... It's a little bit of comfort knowing that we have some ATC. Now, I was planning to talk to them anyway. That controller was on the ball, so he dropped me a ping. That's where you heard the...
Version 127
right?
Charlie, cross crank at and cross Calverton, Charlie at and maintain 2000, the altimeter 29901.
So we're going to get a great bit of stuff here, because we'll probably stay with Boston until we get handed over to New York approach. So this is going to be awesome, lads. And we've decent spacing here as well, so there's a nice conga line of us, you know? Each aircraft has its own code, correct?
Boston Center, good day. FireFly 266, flight level 370. FireFly 266, Boston Center, good afternoon.
Boston. Oh, look at the detail out the window there. Look at the detail, look. Jesus. That's mad looking, lads, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the state of that, look. Jesus. Beautiful. So, as we're cruising, we're actually being picked up by Boston. And that's how it's all coming together, lads. It's a busy day in the States.
44 Kilo Charlie, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain 1000, the altimeter 2986.
Alright, pilot's discretion down on 1000, 4 Kilo Charlie.
Interesting weather for sure, isn't it?
Yeah, Boston Center, good evening. Delta 1979 at the ground at Portland. I'm requesting our fair place over to Norfolk.
Delta 1979, Boston Center, good afternoon. Clear to Norfolk Airport.
That's Sheed, by the way.
1 second here. Let me just see if I can find something better.
I'm 95% certain that's Sheed on Boss Control. I could be wrong, but it sounds like him. The last time I was talking to Sheed, we were having pints.
Just let me verify your route. Just give me 1 second here.
Take your time.
I'd nearly put the house in it. Oh, look at the state of that! Look at the state of that, friends. Beautiful. It is a really nice jet. I really enjoy iniBuilds A340. I think it's a absolute cracker of a plane. It's totally my jam, especially that you have a cargo configuration of it. Lovely. Right, bit of concentration, Murph. All is going well so far. Top of drop way down the line. ATC are still with you. We will be planning that of the Hookie 1 arrival, 3-1 right. Let's see how we go, right? Let's see how we go. Are we all doing okay so far? We are. Let me see. JFK ground is on. Departure's
and
on.
Delta 1939 should be good enough for now. Clear to Norfolk Airport, Portland.
128725.
Then as filed. Maintain 3000. Squawk 7371.
128725.
Okay, we're clear.
Let's listen in.
The Portland 6 departure.
We'll hardly get it from here, though.
Empty airport ATIS information, Delta 1851, squad 1260 at 14.
Delta 939, I think you got it right, just verifying the initial altitude 3000.
7,000 throat. Temperature 17.
Delta 1939, read back, correct, advise ready to push, expect on 9291.
Approach to you via left runway 31 right. Visual runway 31 left. Departing runway 31
Boston Center, good day, FireFly 702, passing flight level 220.
Alright, so we just heard from the ATIS. Actually, we're going to jump back to that.
702, Boston Center, good afternoon.
What was the information?
Advise on initial contact. You have information.
American 1530, New York is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a nice day.
Delta 1851 dual.
Frequency change approved.
126
November 44 Kilo Charlie, same to you. New York for Long Island is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Alright, we'll see you later.
17. 2.4.
Virgin 127 Charlie, New York approach for Kennedy is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a nice day.
Visual runway 31 left. Departing runway 31 left. Notices to air
Delta 711, Washington's offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Brief may call runway hold short instruction.
Thank you very much for ATC.
Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
Is it Delta? It sounded like Delta. Right, so they're saying that 3-1 right is for our instrument approach, 3-1 left is for our visual approach. We're instrument approach on this, so we should be okay. Alright, we'll molt it on.
1581 Boston Center, hello. New York ISLIP is New York's airport. Let me just quickly check your route. You can call me when you're passing 10,000 feet.
504, 486. So we're getting a little bit closer. Here's our ATIS.
Delta 45, cresting descent.
Information Delta.
Delta 45, sure thing. Cross trait at and maintain flight level 240.
478, 503, 486. We're a little bit fast.
Air Canada 884, cross
County Tigers, good to see you.
At and maintain flight level 200.
Cross fuel at and maintain flight level 200, Air Canada 884.
Boston, good day, FireFly 322, flight level 350.
FireFly 322, Boston Center, good afternoon.
So the other aircraft got cross fuel at, was a flight level 200. So we want to plan for that.
322 for space, we maintain Mach 0.79er to New York.
Maintain decimal 79er to New York, FireFly 322.
Boston Center, good afternoon, November 2950 Alpha, flight level 330 over Charlie Foxtrot Golf.
Do.
November 2950 Alpha Boston Center, good afternoon, squawk 3543.
3543, November 2950 Alpha.
And Delta 1979 is ready for push at Portland.
Delta 1979, push onto Alpha, approved, advise ready to taxi.
Push on Alpha, first push on taxi.
We continue on. This is going to be fun.
Frontier Flight 2, FireFly 235, cross fuel at and maintain flight level 200.
Cross fuel at flight level 200 and maintain FireFly 235.
November 2950 Alpha, radar contact over Binghamton, Charlie Foxtrot Bravo, descend and maintain, flight level 190.
Onto 190 and November 2950.
Boston Center, FireFly 872, flight level 350.
FireFly 872, Boston Center, hello, and amendment on your speed. Just no faster than Mach 0.78, so you can go up to Mach 0.78 if you like.
You can do that in Airbus?
Mach 78 on the speed restriction. Copy, FireFly 872.
You sure can. So we're telling the system, hey, we want to be down at flight level 200 once we get to fuel. That should adjust our top drop.
And how many miles?
45 miles from Merritt, Delta down.
It should do at least.
Delta 2000, thank you. Radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 210.
Oh, it's very pretty.
210, Delta down.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Good afternoon, American 67 Heavy, 3 miles inbound, any point, flight level 350.
American 67 Boston, hello. If you have time, just quickly file a flight plan. Looks like.
Hello there.
Hello there. Let me see. Regen Road Trip, welcome in. Thanks for the follow, buddy.
Boston Center, American 725 is 18 south of Bangor, Maine, flight level 400.
American 725 Boston Center, hello, squawk 3536.
Right.
3536, American 725.
Bart, good to see you, buddy.
American 67.
You missed nothing. It was all grand.
1450.
Squawk 1450, American 67.
All right. So we're planning at fuel to be down the road a little bit. FUU.
Flight should not be filed for American 67.
I do have it, thank you.
There we go.
American 725, radar contact, maintain flight level 400.
Maintain 400, thanks, American 725.
American 67, radar contact, descend and maintain 12,000, the altimeter 29901.
Descend and maintain 12,000, altimeter 29901, American 67.
That's friggin' awesome looking, lads.
A very good day, Lufthansa 417, maintaining on flight level 400, inbound taxi.
This got busy real fast.
Lufthansa 417 Boston Center, hello. It's still a little bit far from my airspace. Give me a call about 20 miles from Taffy.
Copy that, sorry for that, Lufthansa 417.
No problem. Delta 2000, cleared
Come on,
direct
Sheed, you legend.
Good direct robot, Delta then.
Imagine if you gave out to me, though. Murphy, you're such a complete and utter idiot. Yes, yes, I know. I do these things. Right, top of drop is up the road. Let us consult our navigraph and we can see what is happening. So at Prince we're going to drop, then we're going to be crossing fuel at flight level 200. And then everything's going to get very busy very quick. Real people, Bart. They're real folks you're listening to. It's awesome. When you fly in VATSIM, it's class. Like, I mean, when you fly anywhere in the world, you're going to get local accents. Or at least for the most part, you're going to get the local accents. It's fantastic. I love it. It's a great experience.
Rouge 1523 Boston Center, welcome back. Squawk 3454. 3454, thanks.
We're fairly hooning it. Weekend, good to see you. Welcome aboard.
Direct AEVON, passing flight level 310 for flight level 330.
Do.
FireFly 972 Boston Center, good afternoon, thank you.
Boston.
Good afternoon, Boston Center, FireFly 0.
Right, so we're already dialed in for the ILS approach. Check destination data.
Flight level 65,
performance. Next phase.
70.
Destination.
FireFly
QNH is 29901.
Thank you.
Temperature in New York, I think it's 14 degrees.
Airbus on Delta 1979 is right.
16 degrees.
Delta 1979, 1929, taxi via Alpha, cross 1936.
Yeah,
290 at 13.
Cross 1836.
290 at 13.
Boston Center, November 123, Sierra Mike 6000.
All right.
Number 123, Sierra Mike, Boston Center, hello, Cape altimeter 29902, expect runway 24.
We're coming up on top of drop.
2990224, November 3, Sierra Mike.
Now here's one. He's told us now to be at flight level 200 by fuel.
FireFly 301, cross fuel at and maintain flight level 200.
I don't need to tell him now that I'm descending, isn't that correct?
Fuel and maintain flight level 200 for FireFly 301.
I'm right in saying I don't need to say I'm now descending.
American 67, New York approach for Kennedy is offline. Radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a nice day.
122.8, American 67. Have a nice day.
This is awesome. Where did he come in now? Alright, so it'll be interesting to see when these guys come down into it. He's going to Newark. We're coming in on the Plucky 1 arrival. So we're gonna get a turn at LaGuardia, and we're gonna be told probably 090, and we're gonna head out to the east and then swing back around. Something like that. Or I say 090, it could be 110. It could be 120. But we'll see what the crack is. Right, top of drop is now upon us. Now, will the airplane know to do this? It should do, or do I need to kind of persuade it a bit? Let us see, let us see.
Yeah, Delta 969, hold shore, runway 29, ready to go.
This should do it itself,
Delta
right?
1979, wind 2708, runway
Top of the sound reached. Will you drop, or do we need to give us some persuasion? What do you reckon, lads? If you say about leaving the altitude, though, it becomes altitude and assigns someone else.
FireFly 266, descend and maintain flight level 310.
Descend and maintain flight level 310, FireFly 266.
Number 295, Sierra Alpha, cross Lemoore, which is Lima Echo.
JFK approach controller doesn't handle arrivals. That's okay.
6,000. The altimeter.
Airbus logic, lads. Do I need to tell it now to start descending? I think I do, don't I?
Cross Lemoore at 6,000.
We'll give it a nudge.
991, November 295, Sierra Alpha.
Okay. Good call.
FireFly 972, what's your Mach number?
Currently 0.78, FireFly 972.
Okay, just for spacing, maintain Mach 0.77 or less.
0.77 or less for FireFly 972.
Delta 45, cross Calverton, Charlie, 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 at and maintain 12,000. The altimeter 29901.
Cross Calverton, at and maintain 12,000. Altimeter 29901. Delta 45, thank you.
FireFly 702, descend and maintain flight level 310.
Descend and maintain flight level 310, FireFly 702.
Why is this descending us like an absolute mad lad?
Flight 202, cross crank at and maintain 7,000. The Newark altimeter 29901.
Crank at and maintain 7,000.
Oh, what the hell, plane?
November 123, Sierra Mike, I'm going to guess you want the Great Point visual 24, is that right?
November 3, Sierra Mike, that's affirmative. We were going to ask you that with Mark Colony.
Okay, sounds good. Number 123, Sierra Mike, flight heading 180.
The plane has gone into holy crap mode. We're fixing it. There's everyone's ears popped. Just about we've cargo. Why did it do that now?
November 3, Sierra Mike, we have the numbers at Nantucket.
It's now a good time for the Picard meme. Yes, yes, you can use it now. It'll work. Oh, Jesus.
Boston Center, so hello again, Lufthansa 417 inbound, Tessie on flight level 400.
Pull back on the throttle. It's all our stuff isn't managed.
Lufthansa 417, Boston Center, welcome back. Squawk 2471.
Squawk 2471, Lufthansa 417.
It's all grand,
Delta
lads.
1979, radar contact, say altitude.
Passing 2,800 for 3,000.
Delta 1979, thank you. Clear direct to Gardner, Golf Delta Mike, climb and maintain 10,000.
We're all right, lads. We're all right.
Clear direct Gardner, climb maintain, KP, altitude for Delta 1979.
The instruction was get down to 20,000 at fuel. We will be at 20,000 at fuel. I just kind of shot the gun a little bit. Jesus, there's buttons. Johnny Bond, thank you very much. Jesus, just woke up and turned on the tubes. Just realised we're all flying into JFK. Give me a moment while I grab some popcorn.
American 1813, Boston Center, are you on frequency by 10?
Thank you very, very much indeed. Good to see you, Johnny. Hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, this is a laugh a minute, this one.
Lufthansa 417, radar contact 15 miles northeast of Taffy, maintain flight level 400.
15 miles out of Taffy, maintain flight level 400, Lufthansa 417.
Easy now, Jemima.
Delta 1979 at Boston Center, which waypoint was it?
Golf Delta Mike, your first one.
Golf Delta Mike, Delta 1979, thank you.
It'll level you out if your descent pitch is too low. Yeah, but I don't know why it suddenly dove.
November 123, sir, Mike, turn right.
Because I told it at fuel be at flight level 200. So like we had loads of room there. That should have been a steady kind of 2250 feet a minute descent.
Only, heading 190.
Interesting.
190, November 30, Mike.
Thank you, 50 Alpha, you stay on course.
We'll do, sorry about that, 50 Alpha.
We're looking okay.
No problem.
All
Air
right.
Canada 884, direct
Boston
Pucky,
ground,
and
Boston
descend and maintain
departure.
flight level 190.
It could be 1228, so we'll see.
And descend and maintain flight level 190, Air Canada 884.
Approach Sheriff 715, Mike Lima, 4,500.
715, Mike Lima, Boston Center, hello, Portland altimeter 2, oh sorry, Providence altimeter 2988.
2988, from myself.
We're looking good.
Boston Center, American 1813 is at flight level 350. We're about 20 miles.
I love this sim. It's so good, isn't it?
Southwest of the LaGuardia VOR.
American 1813, Boston Center, good afternoon. Radar contact, descend and maintain, flight level 270.
Well, there's nothing to worry about at all, lads. Right.
American 1813.
Firefly 266, cross fuel at and maintain, flight level 200.
Cross fuel at and maintain flight level 200, Firefly 266.
Alrighty.
Delta 2000, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 22 left, Boston altimeter 2985.
Descend via the Roebuck 3.
So we have a 250 at Pucky, so we're going to expect 190.
Delta 45, New York approach where Kennedy is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a nice day.
Frequency change approved, have a nice day, Delta 45.
Delta 1979, climb and maintain, flight level 320.
320, Delta 1979.
Brickyard 8485,
100% big
stay altitude.
Black RW, good to see you, buddy.
11,500, Brickyard 8485.
Bart got home, one Bart. Alright.
I'm sorry, I had another controller scream in my ear and I didn't hear any of it. One more time, Brickyard.
Our current climb to 12,000 feet, Brickyard 845.
Brickyard 845, thanks, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
Maintain flight level 340, Brickyard 845.
Boston Center, version 4 with you at 11,000.
With you!
Virgin 4, Boston Center, hello, climb and maintain, flight level 210.
Hello there. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Hello there.
Thank you.
Whirling 8, thank you very much.
884, New York approach
Cheers,
is
bud.
offline,
Chris Van
radar
Hayden,
service
welcome in.
terminated, frequency change approved, have a nice day.
Frequency change approved, thanks very much, Air Canada 884.
Firefly 702, cross fuel at and maintain, flight level 200.
Cross fuel at at flight level 200, Firefly 702.
Firefly 322, cross fuel at and maintain, flight level 200.
Cross fuel at and maintain, flight level 200, Firefly 322.
Firefly 235, direct Pucky, descend and maintain, flight level 190.
Direct Pucky, descend and maintain, flight level 190, Firefly 235.
Number 295 Sierra Alpha, Newark approach is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a good day.
Frequency change approved, have a good day you too, bye bye.
Speed restriction 250.
202, Newark approach is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a good day.
So I'm using on my iPad, I'm using Garmin Pilot, which is actually a real world EFB.
30 Mike, I think we have great point into it's off our 1 o'clock.
Number 123 Sierra Mike, okay, let me get you a little bit closer, turn right heading 220 and descend and maintain 3000.
220, 3000, November 3.
So we're getting a little bit of a shortcut here, which is nice.
FireFly 235, New York approach is offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a nice day.
Frequency change approved, over to advisory, FireFly 235. Thanks so much, dude, we'll see you soon.
See ya. Delta 2000, contact Boston approach 133.0, have a good day.
133.0, have a nice day, Delta 2000.
Alright. I think we're okay keeping our existing squawk number. That'd be fair enough, wouldn't it? They're not going to give out to us for that. Right, it's up to us now. We need to start behaving. So, we are cutting across. We're going to be following in the Air Canada. So we're going to glue to the back of this guy. That's Velo. There's no other traffic here that I can see. So we're going to follow on. And he's dropping now down to 18,000. He's going to get over Vader. And then he's going to vector himself around. But we just got to be careful with these lads coming in, look. So we will get busy here now in a moment. Now, we don't talk to this guy, which is so very strange. How do we not deal with approach, even though we're in his airspace? In his airspace. This is interesting, isn't it? So we're at we're at flight level 190, 250 knots in. And our descent plan... It's going to be 250, and let's look at our ILS approach. 31 right. We're going to be vectoring ourselves to that. So we're going to scoot over Vadar, and then we'll just head out. Jays with the stutters. Then we're going to head out east, right? Jeff, thank you very much indeed. Bit of traffic coming in from the east. Yeah. Chris, welcome in. Thanks for all the follows, guys. You're very welcome aboard. We're just trying to figure out, because we don't have ATC, which means we have to do a bit of jiggery pokery ourselves. Now we should be grand. I'm going nice and slow, 329, but as we descend, that'll chill out, right? And then we can start lowering altitude. Just be careful though, like we can see the cutoff. We'll end up back into Boston once we clear kind of Manhattan. So we just got to be careful about that. So we'll have to start playing this one by ear. I messaged the departure controller. He said to call him when established. Okay. Do we all need to do that? I wonder. So, let me see. JFK departure. Well, he's going to be on 1359er. So, we'll dial him into the box, just in case we need him. Oh, imagine if the sim crashed. It's doing that silly stuff now again. Let's see what happens with stutters, right? So we'll stay on Unicom for the minute. I don't really need to talk to anyone just yet. So Pookie, and then it's pretty much going to be maintaining a heading, yeah? So we can see Vader. So we're going to go straight to Vader, which is what we wanted, right? But after Vader, we're not doing much. So I reckon we're just going to follow on the Air Canada. Because you want to just sequence yourself. There's Adam, who came all the way in from Dublin. Look at that. Brilliant. So where are these guys after? He's Kennedy as well. So this American Airlines that came in from Barcelona, I need to watch out for him. Where's this Delta? Jasper. So he's coming in from Dublin as well. So there's a bit of traffic already inbound here. So we'll just want to watch these lads coming in. So we got 2 flights coming in from Dublin. Man, that was a long haul, wasn't it? I went out to DPK and then back in again. Jamaican Runner, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. So you went out to where? You went out to the VOR, was it? Let us pray to the old gods and the new. This holds. You went out to DPK, you're saying. Where's that now? That's a bit of a ways out, though, isn't it? I mean, we could do that. We could go out to DPK, sure. And then swing our way back in. That could work. That could work. Now, what sort of altitude does it want us? Let's look at the out approach here as well, right? So if we're saying 3-1 right, we got to be down at what altitude for this? 3,000 at cathode. So we can probably start dropping here now in a second. Let's have a look at what we're... Oh, don't crash them. Let's have a look at what we're doing. So we're going to head out this direction now. Because I want to probably time it that we're coming in behind this delta. Kennedy traffic, FireFly 235, we're at flight level 190, flying direct to Delta Papa Kilo, and then we'll be making our way in for an ILS 31 right for Kennedy traffic. Alright, let's see what happens. Filthy, good to see you, buddy. Who comes up with the names for the SIDS and stars? It changes quite a bit. It changes quite a bit. Now we can probably start descending here.
American 1530, 3,009 miles from the Peter, inbound for the RNAV 29 Yankee at Newark. American 1530.
We'll drop her down here to 8,000. And FireFly 235, overhead Vader descending now to 8,000 feet. I have a feeling you'll have to hold. I don't think we'll have to hold. I mean, looking at this down here, I'm going to take my time. We will swing him behind the Delta. That's my plan. I'm heading out this direction. So once he comes in for an approach, we got the American Airlines here. We got our Air Canada. That's Velo. He's going to swing in behind him. And then, well, where did he go? Oh, he's okay. The American Airlines is straight in. Who's behind me? That's Naughty Gnome. So Naughty will probably stay behind me unless he says, right, Murphy, get out of the way. Whoop! Shoulders out, elbows out, and then see what happens, right? So let's see what happens. I'm happy enough, though. Once this Delta, once he's around here, we can swing in behind him then. Should be fine. Should be fine. So we are now descending out of standard. New York altimeter was 29991. And we'll go ahead and just get our lights ready here now as well. So we're not worried about stuff. Seatbelts coming on. And we have armed our auto brake, set medium. We'll worry about these guys in a moment. And we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens.
At 4,000 feet, descending to 3,000 feet for runway 31 right, Kennedy.
Alright, there's the Air Canada calling. We're going to wait for this Delta to give a shout now, and we're going to follow in the Delta. Naughty, I really hope you're going to turn. Because I'm going to just try and turn us down towards this guy. So it'll be a nice gradual turn to the right here. We're going to make it 180 as we continue to descend here. Maybe increase the rate of our drop here. Try out the spoilers. Give us 20 miles. And we're not too far now from the DPK waypoint. So
JFK traffic Delta 45 is about 25 miles DME for runway 31 right. Expecting the ILS.
And FireFly 235, we're going to follow Delta 45 for 31 right.
Sorry, could you repeat that for Delta 45?
Yeah, FireFly 235, we're going to stay behind you. We'll follow you in, so we're of no worry to you.
Alright, yeah, that's perfect. Thank you, Delta 45.
Sweet. Now, Murphy.
And New York traffic, FireFly 301, following FireFly 235 in on 31 right. New York traffic.
Let's heading mode this gadget here for the minute. Let's just call it 180 because I don't necessarily want to cut this guy off. I want to give him a little bit of space. Now, anyone else coming in to factor us? No. This guy from the south, where's he going? He's going up to Brookhaven. Shouldn't be an issue, right? Shouldn't be an issue. We're going to watch our speed and we're going to tuck him behind that Delta. So he's going to appear on our little scope here now in a second. So we're currently on a heading 180 degrees. And as I said, we'll start turning now in a little bit. Be grand, lads. Say nothing to no one. Get that altitude down, though. We're still a little bit high. We said 8,000 feet. Bring her all the way down to 4 now. That's okay. It's just given out that we have our speed brakes out. So she's trying to maintain 250, but we can actually increase our rate of descent here, and that'll help with a bit of everything. Look. Call at 2,500. Continue to descend, and we can start turning in behind this guy now in a second. Watch our speed though as well. We're doing what, 250? What's he at? 205. Do. We can always do, we can extend here. We're not in anyone's way. So if we need to, we can extend and then turn back in. Lovely views in the approach. Absolutely, yeah. Fox, good to see you, buddy. Stream machine, he says. Yours. Having fun, though. Oh, Jesus, look at that. There's a great little GA airport out here, Lufgo Spadaro. Remember Catstrader streaming it years ago on X-Plane? It's a cracker of a little place to go flying, and you can actually head all the way down towards Manhattan with it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This looks incredible, doesn't it? Right, okay, so 4,000 in about 10 miles. I reckon we can start another turn here. We can. So let's throw it over. Let's go 240 for the crack. And again, we're just keeping an eye on the scope, keeping an eye on our own radar, just to make sure we're not going to be upsetting anyone here. So you can see the Delta. He's going a little bit wide. I want to keep an eye on this general aviation guy. He's at 20,000 feet, and he's heading up to Brookhaven, which is over here. Look, so we're beneath him for the moment, but he's descending. So we just want to be careful there. We'll have to play this one by ear. Nice turn coming in. Beautiful sunset coming in here into New York. Let's see what happens. Kyle, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. So 240 spinning around. I want to get our speed down. Let's call it about 210 knots once we start leveling off. We've got 1,000 feet to go.
Oh, Jesus.
And again, we're just going to be following in this Delta. It looks like he was taking a bit of a wide arch in there to spin back around. He should be turning soon, though. And then we're going to start looking for the localizer. Let's see what happens. All right, we're going to level off. Speed is starting to come down. Great sounds, man. So to help us with the drag, notch of flaps. Go ahead, get rid of the spoilers. Slats are 1. Let's go flaps. Overspeed. Yeah, we're all right. By the time they get down there, we're going to be maintaining about 200 knots.
KJFK Delta 45 on the ILS runway 31 right.
Okay, let's follow him. So we want a heading of, let's call it 290. Alrighty, so 290, and we could go direct to where? We could go direct now to, we're probably too far from Cathod. We can go direct to Malda. So let me see, direct Mald? Or is that going to show me a map? Cool. All right, we're looking good. Now we want to be down to 3,000 feet for ILS approach. Speed is looking good. We're at 200. Ease off a little bit just to give us some headroom before we go for more flaps. ILS frequency of 111.50 is tuned in. It should be an auto course for this as well, and we shall follow things in. Is there CTAF for JFK, boys? Is there? Because I know we have. I know we've ground, and do we need to talk to approach? So we've two questions. Do we need to talk to approach now, or do we just talk to ground? 1219er when we get down here. So 121. Oh Jesus.
Alpha and open.
1219er. 1219er.
Clear ground walk 6448, ready to taxi runway 319.
Okay, so that's him. 13,000, 3,000. So that general aviation guy, he's spinning ahead. We're out. We should be well out of his way, and we'll just continue in here now. We're doing a relatively slow approach. He's departure only, no approach. 119er 9er. Thank you, Naughty. 119er 9er. Kennedy traffic, FireFly 235. We're following in the Delta 45 for a ILS approach 35 right. 31 right. FireFly 235. Jesus! Murphy, there's no 34 right in JFK, you blithering idiot. Ooh. It's alright. 777, good to see you.
And New York traffic, FireFly 301, following FireFly 235 to runway 31 right. New York traffic.
Don't follow me. Follow me! It'll be grand. Right, 31 right. Let us go to CTAF. Which was... Who was it?
Back onto Alpha.
1119er.
Have a great day. Roger, Bravo, then a left onto Tango Bravo, Alpha, and into the stand. Thanks very much, Air Canada 884. Pleasure.
111.9. No, it's not. It's 119er decimal 1. Jesus, Murphy. 119er decimal... Who's in charge? 119er decimal 1 is CTAF. I was just testing, you know, myself. Ha! Right, what's up the road? Loads of space. We're probably too early for the old approach mode, are we? Drop us down to 3,000. Alright, quick check here. Lights are on. Flaps, we'll throw more of those into the mix here now in a moment. Start reducing our speed. 180 we're going to call it. Malday, so they wanted that 3,000 feet of Malday, so we're doing all right. We're doing it all right. Can't wait for the release date for a PS5. Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. $17 knots here, lads. This is going to be hilarious. All right, coming up on 3,000. Speed 180, looking good. And we've captured the localizer. Sweet. Kennedy traffic, FireFly 235 established on the ILS for runway 31 right. New York traffic. The Kennedy traffic, I suppose. New York, of course, invented by the Irish back in 1987, and it's been going very well since. Why are we on this side of the fence? Shouldn't we up at the 3-1 right? Yes, we should be. Let's see. We're waiting for our glide slope just to come down the hill a little bit. We're currently at speed 180. Glide slope has been acquired, and we'll start our descent path now. While we're waiting, we're going to reduce some of this speed. Let's call it 160. We're going to go for another notch of the L flapperoonies. Flaps 3 is what we want for this one, and we shall continue our way in. We are roughly 9 miles out. And so far, so good. 119er decimal 1 is CTAF. and then it's going to be over to ground.
2,500.
There's a beep. JFK departure. Please contact me 1359er. 1359er. 135.9. 135.9er.
Contact ground 121.9er.
Frigate left and left from Alpha and contact ground 121.9 Delta 45. Thank you.
Kennedy approach, FireFly 235, established on the ILS, 31 right.
2,000.
FireFly 235 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, wind 30013, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 31 right, FireFly 235, thanks. Alright, gear. Oh yeah. Now remember, we're looking for... We're looking to jump off at Bravo, right? Because we want to get parking at Sierra Bravo, so let's see how this turns out. Okay, we're on the glide. Speed is good. Oh Jesus, I turned off an engine instead of me spoilers. Balls! Jesus Murphy, you're some level of gobshite. Say nothing, I just killed an engine! Autopilot off. My airplane. Everything's absolutely fine. Nothing to worry about at all. You big feckity
5448, New York departure, wind 3013, turn left heading 180, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
We're all going to die!
Turn left heading 180, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff, with walk score 48.
Jesus! Right, it's grand! Shh, shh.
It's not the plane, it's the pilot.
Heisenberg, get ready with that mode, quick!
And I know I just read it back, but just confirming 210 for walk score 48. Walk to 448, it's 180, 180. 18, walk to 448, thank you.
Approaching 31 right.
Easy. What class of special kind of Muppet are you?
500.
Engine 1 coming up. Brilliant! It was going too well! We knew there was an ambush coming!
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Engine 1 is almost alive.
200.
Come on, keep her going, Giuseppe. Don't panic!
They've done studies.
100.
60% of the time.
New York approach, hello, FireFly 301, established on the ILS.
Easy.
FireFly 301, Kennedy Tower, wind 3013, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Good to land, FireFly 301.
Bit of a bounce. We'll take it. Reversers. No.
Japan Air 5 Heavy, Kennedy Tower, you up.
Okay, decel, auto brake off. Engine 1 is back alive, you saw. Nothing to no one, all is well. Oh, Jesus. I'm going to need a drink after this one.
5,000 feet remaining.
We shall roll off here at...
FireFly 235 Heavy, welcome, safe parking.
Request parking over at Lufthansa over by Sierra Bravo for FireFly 235.
Flight 235 Heavy, roger. Vacate left, then turn right onto Bravo. Contact ground 121.9 or Sierra.
Vacate left, right onto Bravo, over the ground on 119 or FireFly 235, thanks. You big agent Murphy. Anyone there beside me?
Kennedy ground for what it's worth. I think there's a thing going around with V-Pilot that does suddenly quit working for voice.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate that.
Kennedy ground, good afternoon. FireFly 235. We vacated the runway 31 right. We're on Bravo. Request parking over at Lufthansa on Sierra Bravo.
FireFly 235 Kennedy ground, welcome. Stand by. Actually, if you just want to make the... just continue straight on Bravo for now, I'll call you back.
Continue Bravo for a callback for FireFly 235, thanks. Right, tidy up this feckin' mess, will you? Jesus!
And Firefly 235, that looks like T Terminal 1, is that correct?
Stand by. Roger, north of Terminal 1, just off of Bravo, Romeo, and Sierra Bravo.
Sounds great. In that case, Firefly 235, yep, straight on Bravo, then to parking. Have a great day.
Bravo to parking, Firefly 235. Thanks so much. If he says the apron,
ground American 94
if he
heavy.
says the apron, he can shag off. No aircraft can stop on the bridge.
American 94
right,
heavy, Kennedy ground. Thank you for Echo. Runway 31 left, taxi via left, Bravo, Juliet. Cross runway 2 to right, Juliet.
So note to self,
Right,
don't
Bravo,
ever turn
Juliet,
off an engine
to right, Juliet for American.
when you're trying to land.
94 heavy.
I brought this on myself. Bloody hell. Who does this stupid thing? But anyway, we made it.
American 94 heavy, just a small amendment to your reading as well. I'll call you back once you're on Bravo though.
Hello there.
There'll be a small SID departure. Sorry, there's departure change.
I do the stupid shit so you don't have to, lads. I've always said it. You know, I would say something, but it wouldn't be PC. Yeah. Oh. It takes a special kind of Egypt, though, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Of all the places for that to happen. Brilliant. Oh, look at your man there, look. Up you divil you. That was hilarious. I'm going to have nightmares of that.
Cafe 743 heavy. I actually have a plumber at my house. I might need to pause my sim and disconnect for a little bit.
Cafe 743, yeah, no worries at all. Just give me you're happy to reconnect once you're back.
I pretty much shagged everything
and
there.
I'll go in observer mode first, be sure I don't pop up in front of somebody too. I'll even be kind.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you, appreciate that.
So, are we banned from having some fun? No. But still, reverse is still open. Are they? No, we're good. 777, I'm sure you looked at that, right, and said, yeah, there's a reason why fellas like me don't go beyond flight simulation. But I'll say this to you, if that happened in the real world, I'd be out of a job. Right? So that's a safety net that we have here. I went to arm the spoiler and I turned off engine 1. As you do. And my initial thought was, ABU, stick it back into start and sure, you know.
Walker 5448, Roger, no worries at all. Just check squawk, please, 4601. The rest of your clearance remains the same. Squawk 4601.
We'll make it in the next one, I'd say.
Walker 5448, thank you. Runway 31 left, taxi.
We'll go this way just in case.
Via right Alpha, Hotel,
here's where I'm going to see it.
And Juliet.
Yeah, I killed an engine, yeah.
Zulu.
I was playing Elite Dangerous the other night and I crashed into a planet. I automatically thought to myself, I've done a Murphy bottom up it. Yep. Yeah, that's how you do it, lads. Yeah, whenever you do something stupid.
Right Alpha. For the Juliet part.
You're just trying to conserve fuel.
AFM, runway 31 left, taxi via right Alpha, Hotel, and Zulu, cross runway 2 to right at Hotel.
Brilliant. It wasn't a terrible landing. Now that we bounced the nose, right? What was the landing rate?
York ground, hello, Firefly 301.
301. Look, that's not too bad.
Firefly 301.
Hey, firm.
Go ahead.
Request taxi to parking, please. Stand 526 if possible.
Oh, sorry, I just suddenly realised that. Can you turn your transponder on, please? You just disappeared off my ground radar.
Weebles, yeah, we saved some money by turning things off.
381, welcome to Kennedy. Sorry, say parking, say terminal.
Stand 526 if possible, terminal 5.
Firefly 301, roger. Make the left onto Alpha, then please to park and have a great day.
Fair play to the controllers
tonight.
tonight.
Alpha and to parking for Firefly 301, thanks.
Hey, Kennedy ground, walk 448, back with you. I don't know what's the monitor. Lost your audio there for a second. Yeah, that sounds great. Loud and clear now as well. I think it was Walker 5448. Just sending it via text as well. But just to confirm, runway 31 left, taxi via right Alpha Hotel and Zulu, cross 22 right. Taxi via right, Alpha, Hotel, Zulu, cross runway 22 right. Thank you very much for walking.
That'll do us. Park and brake. Set.
Perfect, that's great. Thank you.
Verified.
I have a written
Set.
amendment as well. Advise ready copy.
Which it is. Transponder, go ahead and shut it off. And we'll go to standby. And we'll go APU bleed. And we'll go to our engines. We'll leave number 1 on there for a minute. Sure, there's an ass load of fuel left in it. Oh, Jesus, lads. That was... yeah, you know, Joe, brilliant. Toggle the ramp there, please. Let us get some GPUs and the chocks, please. And, well, friends... I pressed buttons that I didn't know I even pressed. Just print screen, you muppet. Stop. What buttons? There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. Why are the slides deployed? I didn't mean to. Balls! I didn't mean to deploy the feckin' slides. What happened there? Oh no! Close that there, will you? Was that me pressing? Ah, Jesus. How do I fix that? I'm after shagging the thing. Ooh. Right. Why is there a bus underneath me? It's all gone P-Tong. Well, I suppose, I mean, it was a fun flight. We can just use the slides to get out. Hurrah of a job getting back into it, though. You know, especially if someone comes along with, like, a bit of washing up liquid. Slippery slope, like. Do you know what I mean? Right, that was tremendous crack. Let us go off now and investigate some things. Let's see. Let's see. Are the boys in now? I'd say they are they? We'll go onto the radar here now in a second, right? Shakunk. So we'll sit tight here and keep our eyes peeled to see what happens. First engine, now slide. The whole shagging thing, Johnny, right? If we ever needed a Picard faceplant, now it is, but I'm being told all rewards have been claimed for this stream. What sort of crap is that? That'll just tell you the veracity and velocity of all the friggin' emotes used this evening. Ah, brilliant. We've Dougal inbound. There's the lads. There's the lads. We technically kind of snuck into Boston's airspace again. You know. Did I do that as well? I did. No, say nothing. Say nothing. No, it was totally fine. Totally fine. Right, we got 702 and we have 322 coming in. Oh, yes. Airplanes arriving, friends. Airplanes arriving. It all looks terribly well. Do. Brilliant. Right, we'll do one of these, look. And one of those. And we'll do one of these. Be Janie then with one of... Oh, hang on. Wait, sure. Sure, aren't we only in New York? Ooh. Oh man, look at this! Touchdown! Nice! What a hell of a day, right? What a day to fly! But wait, there's more. Next up is Dougal. Keep your eyes peeled. We'll keep our eyes out for him. Meanwhile, check out that friggin' skyline. Oh, yeah. Like, to be fair, right, it's always been one of those things that has to be done on VATSIM. An arrival into JFK. You know, and apart from me almost shagging myself, turning off an engine, that was still a lot of fun. Absolutely brilliant. Alright, so we're just waiting for Dougal to appear in our skies. I have a feeling we're going to see him very soon, though. Very, very soon. There he is. We have a wild Dougal McTavish on approach. All right. It was 2 Muse. Or at least that's what it said on Spotify. It's Weird Al's birthday today, is it? Weird Al Yankovic. Oh, yeah. Semitone lower? Shag off. Uh-oh, this could be a go-around. No, we're okay. We're okay. Jesus! Look at the wind! Look at the wind!
Oh, Jesus.
Touchdown! Man alive, he had to fight that! He had to fight that! Nicely done, Dougal. Dougal doesn't do go around. Nicely done, buddy. Nicely done. Oh, Jays is brilliant. Right, who else is next? We have more on the approach. Right, Dougal's in. 872 is inbound. 003 inbound. Oh, yeah. Isn't it brilliant, though? Gorgeous. More aircraft inbound. Here comes Malky. The next time I play this song, I need to press the one that isn't all, you know, Owl Scutter and Jesus. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a version. It's the wrong version. Yeah, baby. Nicely done. Touchdown. Look at that, man. Right, now. Fish now, shut up about that and sit down and be quiet. We won't have a repeat of last year, right? Right, let me see. If I press some buttons here, let's jump onto the lads for a quick chat and a quick debrief on that. But that was amazing. So, let us jump over here and we'll have a talk with the lads.
Toronto Center came online, and so, yeah.
Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hello.
Well, that was some fun, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It was.
It was.
Don't think we're all down yet, are we?
I think we've got one left, is it?
Iceman is on approach.
We've we've two. Iceman and we've Martin coming in. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, we still got Iceman and Martin out there.
Nice. It was, uh-oh. This is going to get interesting. Where's this fella going? Carlos. Is he going to the left? This is going to be interesting. He came out of Guadalajara. That could be interesting. Parallel landings, sure, why the devil not? Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. It's very daunting when you're getting in, but awesome ATC from Boston Center on the way with Sheed. That just kind of took the edge off us because it just gave us that little bit of spacing, and it kind of took for me anyway, it took a lot of worry out of, how are we going to manage this,
I found it got very confusing not knowing whether departure was doing arrivals or not.
Yeah, that was odd, wasn't it? Like, I mean, you're flying into his airspace, but like I got the ping just before or just after I was established. So yeah, I don't know. Now, was it Retriever Neil said it? Like he messaged him or Velo messaged him, and he just said, "Yeah, talk to me once you're established." So
yeah, his box still says departure service only,
which is weird because normally you work top down and you work everything.
Yeah. Now maybe because even Boston is on, you'd say, well, sure. Depending on what way they're going, like they're pretty much straight into Boston airspace, almost straight away if they're heading eastbound, right? So yeah, it was definitely interesting. But look, I mean, in terms of procedures flying in, last week was harder. Funny enough. Now I know, we learned a lot last week, and that would have definitely helped us for tonight in terms of what we were doing. But even departing Toronto, that was nice. And I heard Captain Butter saying Toronto just came on a couple of minutes after a few of us had left, so that would have been nice to the guys getting departure out of there. And then flying down to here was super nice. But I think so far, did anyone else do anything stupid like turn off an engine on final? No. Just me.
Can't say that I did.
Yeah, just me. Nope. Loads of fun though. I mean, it's what a great way to feel alive. Engine turn off on approach. Yeah, Jesus. But it was a lot of fun. So next week, it's a shorter flight because we're heading from here up to where are we going? Group flights.
Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls, is it?
And that's going to be really short, so you probably want to take a, 20 commuter.
Well, in fairness,
not even a jet.
It's the same block time. Whatever way the routing is, it's going to be the same block time. So that'll be interesting.
Well, it's not that far south of Toronto. So.
I'll tell you what, Murph, the Canadian controllers were a lot more polite this way than they were last week.
Well, I didn't get any Canadian controllers tonight.
They were brilliant. They were super cool.
Oh, really? I wonder, did they get any feedback? Right.
Good evening.
Good evening. Who be this coming in the room? Captain Gaiman. Good evening.
Yes, sir. Sorry, am I late to the party?
Hello there.
No, listen, yeah, but it's grand. We've made it in one piece, and I'm trying to look at the screen, and I'm wondering why I can't. I turned off this shagging thing. We did our arrivals into JFK, and it was friggin' gorgeous.
Fantastic.
And I didn't break it. Well, I did. I turned off the engine. I turned off an engine on short final, as you do. I was trying to arm the spoilers, but apart from that, it was great. But we had a good few with us tonight. What did we fly tonight, lads? Was there 9, was it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, we'd 9.
Okay, sorry, mate. That was a tight squeeze. It's the only one I could get into.
For all the parking.
It's fine, Dougal. My wing's under yours.
They're cozy. That's how we like to park. Canadians are calm, cool, and collected right now. Check back in a week during baseball playoffs. Yeah, they weren't too friggin' calm and collected last week. Now they were a bit excitable. They were like people from Cork last week. Still lovely people now. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm glad that there was a better experience had, because last week I think we all just felt a little bit kind of Jesus, what's going on?
They were both really good. The two we got. I mean, especially the first one. He was so cool. He was having a whale of a time.
Nice. Well, we got Shade on Boston, which is always nice. That dude has some serious hours controlling. He used to do 24-hour streams controlling. My brain had turned to mush after about 3 hours. It's how he managed to do it for that long, I don't know. But it was definitely an experience, and I have to say, that A340, man, it's just nice to fly. It did something weird. I need to figure out why that descent suddenly dropped me so fast. It must have been something wrong in my configuration, or I did something wrong. I don't know what I did, but like it dropped us down to like 5,000 feet a minute. That was just nuts.
I did get a 4,400 feet descent at one point because it was trying to catch up with the profile because I was given direct to Pucky.
Yeah, well, like we got flight level 200 at fuel, which that was grand, right? Into the FMS or the MacDo, in she goes, yeah, that's fine. And you can see that it adjusts your top of descent to maintain your gradual descent of whatever, 2250. But then all of a sudden it's like, no, we don't want this. It fired us down, and then you could see where our level off was going to be like, 30 miles away. So I just put it into VS and it tidied it up. But yeah, I don't know what I did. I need to go back and figure out what happened. But it behaved very well, though. It's a phenomenal aircraft. And yeah, I mean, flying into JFK on VATSIM, it's an experience, to say the least. I don't know if you guys have done that before. Maybe that's been your first time doing it. But it was a lot of fun. First, yeah.
I can tell you, flying it in real life is an experience as well.
Have you flown in here real life?
Oh yeah, multiple times in the PC-12.
Oh Jesus! You see, you're really only 19, but you look about 30.
I feel it.
Brilliant, Rambog. That was your first time in here as well.
Yep.
Nice. That's awesome. That is awesome. And like, it was great to get ground control on as well. Just to kind of ferry us in and point us where we needed to be. But next
he was
week,
pretty chilled as well, wasn't he?
Very chilled. Yeah, very
chilled. Ground controller here. Yeah, he was the Boston controller that we had last week. The area controller.
Ah, okay.
All right, okay. Nice.
You will see his name on the Boston virtual Discord a lot because he gets compliments all the time.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, Sam James. He's, funnily enough, he's an English fella by the sound of it.
That's Sam
Yeah,
James.
He's awfully British to control New York.
I think he's Australian, is he not?
Oh, maybe yes, yeah.
Sure, if you go back far enough, sure, he's Irish. Like, really, if you go back far enough,
Either Irish or Scottish, one of the two.
Yeah, well, of course, all of a certain type of people from Ireland were actually sent over there, were they not?
Well, we weren't so much sent as we kind of ventured, we didn't bother with colonization now, like that, that was too much effort. We just migrated,
Yeah, they went where there was room and board.
And beer. Or opportunity to make more. But yeah. No, it's pretty cool. Like New York, it's one of those places you try to avoid when you're flying. It's like, oh God, New York, there's going to be so much. But like, no, man, it's got to be said, right? Another flight, it'd be interesting. I must try this with X-Plane 12, but like, historically, flying into JFK on any flights I used in the past, not a hope. Like, it'd be an absolute stutterfest. And like, I thought I was going to get bad performance tonight after earlier on today. But it was fine. It was a couple of stutters here and there, but like nothing to write home about. So
I think you did right by getting all that into the cache earlier on in the day.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I think that made a huge difference. Just to move around the area, let everything load in, and yeah, it was pretty cool. But no, I'm really happy with that. It was an awesome flight. It was so much fun, and like in terms of learning points, you'll always learn something on these VATSIM flights. Always. I think what I learned there tonight was don't turn off the number one engine, and you need to figure out then the descent profile where it all kind of ran away from me. But again,
Iceman and Martin just pulling in, so we all got down.
We all got in. Nice. That's awesome. That's a great achievement.
Great work on Unicom as well for the short sequencing there and to the approach. Everyone did really good spacing out.
They really did, Rambog. And that's good praise coming from yourself as a controller. Like, we had two guys flying, they flew from Cayman all the way from friggin' Dublin, and like, here's all of us. Sure, how are you? But we mixed in very well. There was great communication between ourselves and also the other aircraft. It went very, very well. And I mean, look at that. It's just all the arrivals are in there. That was so much fun. So next week, it's going to be departing out of JFK, and we're heading up then to Niagara Falls, which is upstate, this neck of the woods. So that should be a fun flight. 1 hour 30 block time in a jet. So you'll probably extend it to 2 hours. I might go with some. We might look at the Black Square Fleet. There could be a good option there. And as I say, lads, it rolls on from there, because after next week, then we're on to Cincinnati, then it's Chicago, Minneapolis, Denver, Las Vegas, maybe San Francisco, and then into January, then we're looking at LA, Phoenix, San Diego. Then we're all the way, well, we'll see that was Detroit. We've already done that. So we'll see what happens after San Diego. But like, there's some really good flights coming up now.
San Diego's great. I hope we get 27.
It's
27 into San Diego's a nice flight. And
I haven't done
San Diego.
I haven't done San Diego. I've done Santa Barbara. That's as far. I've done LA and I've done Santa Barbara. That's all I've done.
We used to live on a sailboat out in San Diego Bay, and we actually used to watch them coming down the glide path. It was really cool.
No way.
The only time they ever use 9 in San Diego is usually in the morning when the wind's calm and the marine layer still hasn't burned off, because it's the only runway with an ILS.
Okay, right.
And the boats don't like it in the bay because, you know, they get all the black residue when they're using the 9.
Yup.
Oh,
yes,
really?
They do.
Yeah. That's nuts. Right, looking forward to this one. So next week it will be from JFK over to Niagara. That's going to be Kilo India Alpha Golf, and then it continues on from there. We have a relatively short flight, Cincinnati into Chicago, into O'Hare. That'll be fun. That's always a beautiful flight. I've flown into Chicago in the real world a few times. Kennedy I've flown into, of course. Denver, no. I'm really looking forward to Denver. Vegas from Denver. That's going to be phenomenal scenery heading over the Rockies there. That's going to look absolutely gorgeous.
Naughty Gnome couldn't stay on, but huge thanks to him once again for putting all this together. Yeah,
his planning is absolutely superb. Like Naughty in the background has planned all of these flights. And like, there's a lot. It's apart from just putting out routing, he's writing a full description and he's pointing us where we can grab the sceneries, and he's giving us an idea of the routing as well. Like he puts a ton of work into this. This is awesome to see each and every week without fail. He's doing all of this, so it's pretty cool.
And he's been doing it for 1.5 years.
For 1.5 years, and he hasn't aged today. Yeah, he hasn't aged today. He's doing it for the last 1.5 years, man. That's crazy.
Is that really how long we've been doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks correct.
That's mad.
It took a year to get through Europe.
A full year flying through Europe. That's nuts. So when did we start this? We did our first cross the pond. That was Dublin, Detroit. That was back in July.
Yep.
Roll on Central and South America, I say.
yeah. Right.
And then Asia.
And then down into Oceania. That's going to be... I suppose, hang on, when we're finished in the United States, we'll probably head for South America. And from South America, then we'll probably tip across the Pacific.
There's some fabulous flights in Central America, Murph. There really is.
Oh, I'd be thinking Colombia out to, I'd say there's just incredible, I'd love to do a flight into Bogota. That'd be nuts.
That's pretty special. 13,500 feet altitude.
Wow. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. And that could be a lot of fun. So yeah, but it won't be too long considering. I mean, you're probably talking the summertime when we're finished with the US stuff. And it's mad considering, lads. I mean, it all kick-started just a couple of years ago and no one really flying on VATSIM from our community. So it's so great to see so many people flying now. And if there's anyone ever watching this, if you're interested, if you want to take part in this, you have lots of opportunities. I mean, you can fly along with us, even in observer mode, if you don't want to be dealing with ATC, but just kind of mimic what goes on, pick another aircraft and do exactly what they do. If you're in observer mode, we can't see you, so you're not going to conflict with us. And then just listen to that person, even jump onto Discord and just follow that flight, because you'll start building up the muscle memory of what to do. So landed in Entebbe in Uganda. Nice. Yeah, some of those flights in South America are going to be friggin' nuts. Like Chile, Uganda. Well, Uganda's over the far side. Uganda. What was the flight? Where did we do? Didn't we do that before? Didn't we do Kenya out to Uganda, wasn't it? Sky Vector. Like in South America, think of it, Colombia down to Brazil, Chile, Argentina then. That's going to be absolutely close. There's going to be savage. Where Where do we see now? Uganda and Entebbe. Yeah, I think we did Kenya over to that. Or it wasn't Kenya, it was Nairobi, wasn't it?
Which is in Kenya.
It was correct. Or was it Kigali? It was Kigali in Rwanda. That's what it was. It was Kigali we did a flight from. That's what it was. Kigali up to Entebbe. Yeah. That's Lake Victoria or something.
You need padlocks on the zips on your pockets for those places.
Yeah. Yeah, we know that, Muse fan. Yeah, we know that. Yeah. Right, lads, that was tremendous fun. I'm gonna have nightmares now turning off number one engine for the foreseeable. But apart from that, it was great. So, right, we'll catch you all again next week on our VATSIM Thursday's flight. Massive thanks, and a welcome to Captain Butters, who flew along with the group this evening. Many thanks, my guy. And Captain Gaiman for coming in, for offering moral support. And always sharing some real-world stuff with us as well. I can only imagine what it's like flying in here in the real world in a PC-12. I mean, that must be intimidating.
It can be mad. But the nice part is usually the tower is really nice because we have to go to the other side of the airfield over where Modern is. And we'll be like, hey, can we land at the end of the runway since our taxiway's down there? And they're like, yeah, sure, whatever. Just get out of the way.
Come here. Who's your man, the famous fella, or is he retired now? You know that New York controller, like he was just famous.
Kennedy Steve.
Yeah.
Steve. Yeah, they're all retired. They all sound the same, but yeah, he's retired.
He's retired, is he?
Yeah.
Just Kennedy Steve, like what a legend. The man is a legend, you know.
He's actually does the voice for Cyan Tensions at Kennedy in New York.
Does he? Kennedy
That's
Steve.
awesome.
Yeah, we'll have to jump in and give it a listen. Sweet. Right, my lads, thank you very much indeed for joining us on our VATSIM flight on Discord, and looking forward to next week. A massive well done, lads. This is a huge achievement, flying into JFK. It's one of those flight sim bucket list items, and well, you've all managed to do it tonight, so well done. Right, we'll say good luck now. Good luck to you.
Thank you, bye.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Yeah. See ya.
Bye.
Alrighty. Loads of fun. What's my favourite beer? The one in my hand, John. The one in my hand. Right, lads, we're back to you tomorrow night. We're going to be flying in Jamaica. Right? Where's Jamaican Runner? We're flying in your neck of the woods tomorrow. Put on the kettle. So we're flying in Jamaica tomorrow night at 1900 Zulu time. It's looking like it's going to be some really nice scenery. Low and slow flying. We're going to be taking out the Cessna 210 for this one to see how we get on. And hey, Formula Fan is here. Did an evening flight from Manchester to Madrid. Beautiful. Manchester to Madrid. Awesome flight, man. Awesome stuff. Right, lads, that's going to be it for tonight. I want to thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in and for spending your Thursday evenings with us. I hope you had a laugh, a chuckle, and maybe you learned something as well. So thank you all so very much indeed. We will see you tomorrow, 1900 Zulu. Until then, you take care. She looks like your man. Oh no, it's a him. Oh Jesus. It looked like your one, Katie Taylor. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a great fight, and then I backed the head off him. Brilliant. Trying to turn. And we'll start advancing that mixture back in here now shortly. Come on, prop.
Sink rate.
You're all right.
Sink rate. Hold up. Sink rate.
Give us a bit of air in the nose there. Nearly. Come on, Betsy, you can do it. We need the wind. Oh, bother. We need more speed. This isn't dangerous at all. 110, 120. Mixture in. The mixture's in. Come on. She doesn't want to play. She nearly got there. Hang on now. Easy. There she goes. Jesus. If it didn't kick off, lads, I would have died immediately. It's usually the best. It's the best way to do things. You know what I mean? Usually the best way to do things is, no matter what sort of a day you're having, just come in and just have a bit of a slag with me, you know?